Say, will somebody please pass the ketchup?
This is a tasty burger.
I'll take a Morticia burger and a side of Jason's finger.
Don't skip on the meat. I got a real good eye for prime meat.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Hamburgers and Horror, the home of meat, monsters, and Morticia's Kooky chocolate shake. I'm Noah Hook, and today we are looking at Burger King's brand new Wednesday burger meal. Somehow I have not covered Burger King on the channel before, so I figured this would be a great way to do that and eat an okay burger, but also have it be a fun horror-themed burger as well. BK is getting into the spirit of Halloween with a bunch of Addams Family inspired meals and dishes, and I thought they'd be really fun to cover. Today we've got three, more like 2.5 special items that they're only doing around Halloween, so why don't we get into it? First up is the cornerstone of the meal itself, the burger. Today we've got Wednesday's Whopper, which features a 1/4 pound flamed grilled beef patty, melted Swiss cheese, juicy tomatoes, crisp lettuce, creamy mayo, ketchup, crunchy pickles, and sliced white onions on a toasted purple sesame seed bun colored with purple potato. So basically, it is a Whopper with a purple bun. That is pretty much the gist of it. As a side, we've got Things rings, which are just entirely the normal onion rings that they serve. I thought it would at least be in a fun container, but it is just entirely just onion rings. And as I mentioned up front, we've got Morticia's Kooky chocolate shake, which is made from creamy soft serve mixed with chocolate cake batter, fudge, and topped with black and purple cookie pieces. Look at the black and purple cookie pieces, everyone. This is a real liquidy shake. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is thin. Y'all probably know the rules by now, the scoring system and everything, so why don't we jump in and try what I'm sure is gonna be a really tasty meal. So, I actually have not had Burger King in a long time, at least a couple of years. Maybe it's not that long, but I'm more of a McDonald's person, but I've been really cutting down on fast food burgers in general, trying to go a slightly, maybe not healthy is the right word, but more artisanal kind of route. So this will be my first Whopper in quite some time. And yeah, let's see this beautiful purple bun. Look at that thing. It looks like a pretty patty. I love it. All right, let's see how it tastes though. First couple bites in, and honestly, it's not too bad. It's really reminiscent of maybe what you'd get at a Dairy Queen. More of a traditional burger flavor than I would say a McDonald's burger has. I get the size of it's a little skimpier, but I get some of that almost smoky flame grill kind of flavor, which I wasn't really expecting to. I will say that they slopped the sandwich up. Like it is really especially oozing with mayonnaise, which don't necessarily dislike, but it's overpowering the burger in a lot of ways. And I am like having to slop my tongue around every bite just to keep the mayo from falling out of my mouth. Let's see what these Thing rings are all about though. So they're kind of like these little tiny onion rings, like yeah, real little. I guess maybe they're supposed to be like rings for a thing to wear, like you'd wear like a ring on your finger. They're close to the texture that I would want in a full-sized onion ring. I hate when you get one that's been like steamed almost, and it's this sopping wet thing and you accidentally bite it and rip the whole wet ass onion out. I hate that. These are nice and crispy. I will say that I think there's a bit too much batter for the onion and it's overpowering that as well. It really tastes like I'm eating a hush puppy or something with a hint of onion. Let's see what this shake is all about. Yep, that's a chocolate shake, all right. Oh, this at least has Morticia on it. There she is. I really can't taste anything special going on, but it's supposed to have cake batter fudge. I don't know where that is. I guess it's like mixed in here. It really just tastes like a standard chocolate shake though, and then it's got some crumbs on top. Have you guys watched the new Wednesday show? Did you like it? I actually have only watched the first episode. I've been meaning to watch the rest of it, but just have lost track of time, and I'm realizing it's been out for like a year now. But let me know if you think it's worth a watch. But yeah, I think we're about halfway through the meal now, so I think I can start giving out some points to all of the different criteria that we look at. First up is presentation, and yeah, I'll say it gets a pretty solid score for that. The burger came in its own unique Halloween-y wrapping. You've got a Morticia specific cup. I got it all delivered right to me, so it's not like they could put it onto a tray or anything, but yeah, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get the Thing Rings box, but I think I'll also live. But overall, I'm really satisfied with it, and I'll give it a 4 out of 5 on presentation. Up next is the size of the burger itself, and it is still pretty much the standard Whopper size. It's not, you couldn't even add multiple burgers or anything from what I could tell. So it's a 1/4 pound patty. It was really being overpowered by all of the other toppings on it. So that really just brought to mind how small and thin the patty was, and I really had to search around in my mouth to find some of it. So for that, I'm gonna give it give it a 4 out of 10. The toppings themselves were really standard, nothing aside from that bun, which we'll score in a minute, to make it stand out in any way. I had read off the description of the burger. It was describing crisp lettuce, gooey, ooey gooey mayo, what did it say? Creamy mayonnaise. I think it's all fine. I honestly couldn't even taste that it was Swiss cheese now that I think about it. Interesting choice, but I'm sad I couldn't even tell while eating because there was so much mayonnaise and ketchup on there. So I'll give the toppings another 4 out of 10. I mentioned that I could actually get some of that smokiness on the burger. It felt like it was actually, you know, cooked on a grill. It touched some flames, and while it could totally be a facade and just some spray they put on it, I felt like I could taste it in there, which gave it a little bit more legitimacy. So for the preparation of the burger, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's still like not an incredible burger, but in comparison to a lot of the other fast food ones I've had, I was actually pretty happy with this. Now we're looking at the taste of the burger, and yeah, I think that the patty itself tasted good, but being bogged down by all of the ingredients, the whole experience wasn't really anything noteworthy. So I think I'll stick with maybe right down the middle, give it a 5 out of 10, kind of mix that scoring for the toppings and the preparation. It was overall just a very fine experience. Now we're on to the bun. I feel like I really can't do anything except give it a 5 out of 10. One, of course, just for the color, the making it purple, that is very fun, and I know the kids are gonna love it. And it also did a good job of holding up while I ate the sandwich. It's the only reason it really survived being so gooey with the mayo and everything is because it was a strong bun that was able to hold everything in. So I think it does earn that 5 out of 5. Up next is the fries, or the other suitable side, which of course are the Thing Rings. You know, the fact that they're supposed to be something related to Thing makes them really disappointing because they're just regular little onion rings, but I'm gonna try not to totally hold that against them because they're a fine little side. They have some nice crunch to them, some decent flavor. I think that they can get a solid, we'll give them a 2.5 out of 10, at a 2.5 out of 5. Up next is the cost of the meal, which ended up being about $17.50, which, sorry, my dog hears a fire truck. Sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, the cost of the meal was $17.50, which will give it 2 out of 5. Now's a chance for any extra credit. I feel like the only point I could really give this meal is +1 for being spooky. It's fun when places do some kind of Halloween themed meal to fit the time of the year. And yeah, we'll get a point for that. But yeah, those are all the individual scores, so let's go ahead and tally them up and see how the Wednesday Whopper holds up. So the Wednesday Whopper ended up getting 33.5 out of 60 possible points, giving it a score of about a 55.8%.
This does allow the Wednesday Whopper to sneak its way into my top 10, eliminating the Dairy Queen double stack burger. Honestly, this Whopper is so lucky it has this cutesy Halloween theme, giving it extra points in the presentation, bun, and bonus section. Otherwise, it wouldn't even be here. This score still isn't enough to enter it into the official H&H Top 10 though, which also includes Kim's rankings.
And there you have it, folks. That's the Wednesday Whopper. I wouldn't say it's anything truly special to write home about. It really is just the regular Whopper, but you're swapping it out for a purple bun. But along with the other sides and some of the fun things it comes in, I think, especially if you're just ordering for a kid or something, I think it would be a fun deviation from the typical meal. I don't think this has turned me into a BK convert or anything. I don't think I'll be frequenting it, but I think it does stand up as a pretty good fast food burger. And of course, Burger King's been around forever, so you know pretty much what you're gonna get whenever you go there as well. But what do y'all think about Burger King? Do you prefer it over McDonald's, In-N-Out, White Castle? What's your favorite fast food burger? I haven't done one of these in a little while, so I wanna see what y'all have been enjoying lately. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope y'all have a great Halloween. I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna be sending this video out, but it'll hopefully be sometime before then. But yeah, have a happy Halloween, and thanks so much for watching Hamburgers and Horror. Stay safe out there.